Shabbos. This week we have Parshas, double Parsha, Achrei Kedoshim. And in it the Torah begins with the words, "And the Eternal spoke to Moshe, Achrei Mos Shnei Bnei Aaron." After the death of the two sons of Aaron, B'kavosam Lefnei Hashem Vayamusu, when they came too close to the Eternal and they died. And then the Eternal continues, speak to Aaron and tell him, Al Yavoi B'chol Eisa LaKodesh. And he should not come any time he wants to the holy place, but he has to follow the prescribed manner with the proper sacrifices. So the question may be asked, why does the Torah specify that the God spoke after the death of Aaron? Why is it important to know when he spoke? The commandments of the Eternal are valuable regardless when they're spoken, when they're mentioned. Why does the Torah emphasize the fact that this was spoken after the death of Aaron? But we know that in order for a mitzvah to be accepted by the Eternal, it has to be accompanied by two feelings, by two emotional experiences, and they're called Ava v'Yira, love and fear. And in the Kabbalistic writings, they're called Gatvin, wings, because they elevate every commandment, just as a bird cannot fly without the two wings that give it the force to elevate itself. So likewise, the mitzvahs of the Eternal require the emotional experience of the two feelings, love and fear. Both together help to elevate the commandments of the Eternal towards to become spiritual forces, and they become elevated to the Eternal, to God, by the feeling of love and fear. But love and fear are two opposite feelings. Love indicates a positive impetus that you want to be close to the object that is being loved, while fear is exactly the opposite. It creates a distance, a restraint, not to become too close to the object that we fear. And in fact, both are needed, because if we only love becomes too close, and we lose the proper distance and proper respect for the Eternal. So we need both positive feelings of love and the negative feelings of fear. And both together are needed, and one of them is not sufficient. And the transgression of the children of Aaron is that they were moved by unlimited love without the restraining force and restraining influences of fear. And therefore, by Yamusu, they died. And this is what the Torah wants to express here, that Al Yovei B'cholei Kodesh. Not whenever the feeling overcomes you of getting close to the Eternal, you can do whatever you're feeling. But it has to be done only in the prescribed manner, to be accompanied by the necessary feeling of restraint and fear. Because once we feel our insignificance compared to the unlimited existence of the Eternal, we have a feeling of fear. And if we experience that we exist, that Eternal gives our life and very existence, we have experienced a feeling of love. But both are needed to each other and guide each other. And therefore, the Torah tells us only after we realize Achamois B'nei Aaron, when we recognize that the love alone is not sufficient, the Torah says, Al Yavoi B'cholei HaKodesh. Not any time you want, you can come in HaKodesh, but it has to be done in a prescribed manner with the proper guidelines and proper sacrifices prescribed. Thank you, and have a good Shabbos.